question, but of linear equations only. In a triangle ABC, can you see the screen, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. In a triangle ABC, angle C is 3 times angle B and twice of angle A plus angle B. You have to find the 3 angles. So relation between the angles is given. Apart from that, you will also be using the angle sum property of the triangle. That is, you know that sum of the 3 angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C is 180. Now here you have to do suitable adjustment and you have to get it in only 2 variable form. We have 3 angles, but we need it in 2 variable form only. So we have to see how we can reduce it. So angle C, I can write it as thrice of angle B, which is also given as twice of angle A plus B. So I will try to remove angle C altogether from here. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C will be replaced with twice of angle A plus B. So I will get one equation, angle A plus angle B is 60. This is the first equation. Second condition, angle A plus angle B plus thrice of angle B. That means angle C, I have replaced it with both the things given here. For forming first equation, I have replaced angle C with first condition that is given. That is twice of angle A plus B. I obtained one equation. And for the second equation, I am going to replace angle C with 3 times angle B. So I will get another equation. Again in A and B. So angle A plus 4 angle B is equal to 180. If you want, you can write let angle A be x degree and angle B be y degrees. If you are not comfortable with keeping angles as the variable and want to keep it in xy form, then you can do that also. So you will get in xy form only. I have kept it here in angle form only and solved for angles. So I have used elimination method here, subtracting the equation. I eliminated angle A and got angle B as 40 degree and substitute in any one of the equations and I can find angle A. So angle A will be 20. Now angle C relation is already given with angle B, 3 times angle B. So angle C is 120. And to check, you can add these and see it is coming 180 or not. Now this is the 8th problem of the optional exercise. Again, it's a geometry related problem. That is, a cyclic quadrilateral is given and few unknown angles are given. So you have to use the property of cyclic quadrilateral here. The property of cyclic quadrilateral is that the opposite angles, the sum of the opposite angles, they are supplementary. So here angle A plus angle C will be 180 and also angle B plus angle D will be 180. Now it is a combination of two different concepts, geometry as well as linear equations. So this comes under the HOTS category, HOTS category. So that is why it is kept in optional exercise, but then this is something which you have done and can be asked. So you have to be always prepared for everything. Whatever properties you have learned, you cannot forget those properties. So angle A plus angle C equal to 180 degree. With that, we will get one equation. And angle B plus angle D equal to 180. With that, we will get another equation. And those two equations you will solve. Using any method, you can solve it. So the final answer will be you have to find all the angles after that. So here I have used elimination, first obtained y, and then you will substitute it any one of the equations and obtain x. And then after finding x and y, you have to further see the figure. Let's say when you are finding angle C, you will substitute it here. When you are finding angle D, you will substitute x equal to whatever you got here. So substituting the x and y values, you have to find all the 4 angles. And next is a graphical question number 6. That is, you have to plot the graphs of the equation 5x minus y equal to 5 and 3x minus y equal to 3. Determine the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines on the y-axis. Now here substitution of values, you can do anything. You can give any substitution other than 1 or 0 also. So graph can be plotted using any coordinates that you will do accordingly. So for the first equation, I have selected these coordinates: x equal to 1, y equal to 0, x equal to 2, y equal to 5. And this one was already discussed with you in graphical method, that you will substitute any one value of x here and solve and find the corresponding value of y. So that is how I got y equal to 0. When I put x equal to 1 here, 5 and 5 will get cancelled and y will come 0. So same way I have obtained these 3 values. You can obtain any other coordinates also. And same way for the next equation, I have substituted these values 2, 3, 3, 6 and 0, minus 3. Now when these coordinates are plotted on the graph, we get lines like this for both the equations. Now you need to find, let's go back to the question, determine the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines and the y-axis. So for any triangle, there should be 3 sides, 3 lines should be there. So 2 lines will be the lines of these equations and the third line should be y-axis. So please determine the triangle properly and read the question carefully and see what has been specified, whether it is with x-axis or whether it is with y-axis, and then accordingly you will do. So here it is with y-axis. That is why these are the coordinates. These are the 2 equations. Now suppose if you have taken coordinates in such a way that it is not touching the y-axis, you will not stop at here. You will extend the line in such a way that they should meet the y-axis. Compulsory, because the third line should be y-axis. Without that you can't form the triangle. Okay. So if you say that this is the triangle, it is not correct. For the triangle, one side should be one equations line, the other side should be other equations line, and the third side of the triangle should be the y-axis. In such a way, you have to form the triangle. So this is the most important part of the question, which will carry the major marks, where you have to identify the triangle and the 3 coordinates of the triangle. If you have identified a different triangle, then coordinates will be different and the answer will be totally wrong. So in such questions, be careful, read carefully which axis you have to join the equations with. So you will extend the lines and make them to meet the y-axis.